Time for some ESPN Bet Futures Spotlight, and here's a look at the favorites to win the Super Bowl over at ESPN Bet. You can see that the 49ers are tied with the Eagles and the Chiefs for the shortest odds to win it all at plus 450. So, Dan, let's talk about the 49ers. What have you seen from them that puts them in the group with the Eagles and the Chiefs?
Right now, this is the hardest offense in football to defend. Three reasons why. Number one, no team attacks the defense layer-wise like San Francisco. I mean, the way that they go about attacking your different layers, your defensive line layer, your second level of your defense layer, the third, it's constant stretching. Two, when in rhythm, Brock Purdy is very difficult to stop. And I'm not saying he is that elite quarterback, that top 3 or top 4 guy, but when this young man's in rhythm, it is impossible to try and slow down this offense. And the last thing, and I think this is a McCaffrey point as well, it's not just his talent. He has diversified their run game. Their run game used to be just a Kyle Shanahan zone thing. There's so much multiplicity to their run. It is still zone, sometimes outside, sometimes inside. Now they have a counter game where, defenses are hesitant, and then their perimeter toss game. So there's so much that you have to try and handle with this offense with elite talent. And that's, for me, the thing that Brock Purdy has done. He has absolutely changed this offense for the better for the first time under Kyle Shanahan quarterback-wise. It's the hardest offense in football to stop.
Dio, I love that you talked about the rhythm with Brock Purdy, because you're right. When he in that zone, it's very difficult. But, man, I don't know if we appreciate the presence of Deebo Samuel enough.
Sure.
It is unbelievable to see defenses fear his yards after the catch, Dan. It's not even that they double teaming him off the line of scrimmage.
Yep. It's
the fact that when he gets it in his hands, how explosive he is after the catch. They use him in multiple ways as well, so you can never really plan for him. I hear you talk week in and week out. We just had the conversation about George Pickens. You talked about Stephon Diggs when they need to do things in Buffalo. Move him around. Put him in different spots. Well, he lines up in the slot. He lines up in the backfield. He lines up on the outside.
Yep.
He damn near going to line up at quarterback at some point, knowing Kyle Shanahan. But I think he changes the math so much.
There's gravity that goes to him. He pulls parts of the defense to him.
It's interesting. Guys, the 49ers offense has averaged 27.9 points per game this season, second most in the NFL, behind only the Dolphins. And you know how we think about the Dolphins.